Hi, I just thought I would share with you something that has just happened. Since I found out that I haven't got ME, I have started to go out for walks every day. Only short walks, probably just a few hundred yards, usually with great difficulty, but I want to keep my mobility going. Normally what happens is that after a very short period, my right foot starts to drag and my legs become more and more spasmed, and by the time I get back I'm really struggling to walk at all. And usually by the time I get back I'm jumping around all over the place like a madman, like I normally do, and all my other symptoms are worse. But anyhow, today I went out for my normal very short walk, and I was walking a little way and I thought, hey, I just noticed something. My foot wasn't dragging, and I also noticed that my legs weren't getting stiff, and I was walking at what I considered to be a normal speed, so I just carried on walking. And I guess I must have walked a couple of miles this morning. As you can see, my speech is okay as well this morning, and I'm not jumping around all over the place. Yesterday I mentioned to my wife that I hadn't been jumping as much as I normally had, in itself, which was quite a relief, because the day before I spent the evening getting really fed up because I was jumping and making noises. So anyhow, I'm not sure why this has happened. It has happened a couple of times before, so I'm trying to keep my excitement down a bit, because at the moment all I want to do is just to keep going out and walking and walking and walking. Having not walked properly for such a long time, the temptation is to go out and to keep doing it. But it has happened before. The first time, I think it lasted for about 7 days or so, 5, 7 days. And then it all came back again, and I was a bit worse than I was before. And the next time it happened for 3 days, and I came back after a walk and suddenly my legs would hardly move. I struggled to get indoors, and I had what I can only describe as an attack, where my body was jumping around all over the place. So I am a little reluctant to suggest that I'm suddenly getting well, but I'm certainly going to enjoy it while I've got it. Now, I am one of these people, and call me a crank if you like, but as a Christian I do believe that God heals, and I've been praying for a healing, and so I'm still claiming that that's what's happened. But the time will show whether that is what's happened, or whether it is just the way that my illness goes. But it seems so strange that if there's some damage been done to my nervous system, that it can spontaneously, even for a few days, suddenly work properly. It is really weird, and I can't really explain it. Now, I know things like MS, people go into remission, but remission usually, from what my understanding of MS is, that it lasts for weeks or months, not usually just a few days. So I know that can happen with some neurological conditions, but it does seem strange. So whether I've been healed or not, at the moment, who knows? What I do know is that I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can. I'm going to try to restrain myself a bit so I don't overdo it, because the legs are a little stiff after walking 2 miles. As you can imagine, if you've not done it for a while, your muscles aren't really up to much. So they are a little stiff, but I'm not jumping around. I'm speaking fluently, which is the way I always used to speak, and I'm feeling really good. So just thought I'd make this short video. I hope that it's been informative, and thank you for watching, and I'll keep you informed as to how things go. One thing I'm not sure about is whether, if everything does go bang again and I go back to how I was, whether I'll tell the neurologist this, because I did it before when I went well, and he grabbed hold of it and suggested that, well, he seems to suggest then it proved it was all in the mind. So I'm a little cautious about if I tell them this or not. But who knows, I might not have to go into hospital if this continues. So let's just hoping that this is a real sort of healing, and if not, well, I should just enjoy what I've got. So bye for now, speak to you again soon.